Court records show that around the time police executed a search warrant at 38-year-old David Varela's downtown Norfolk apartment, he was possibly on a flight to Hong Kong. February 5th, police found the body of his wife, Lena Guerrera, inside the freezer of their apartment. Her family had reported her missing 3 days prior. Now, law enforcement from around the world are looking for the Navy reservist who's on active duty and hasn't been answering calls from his superior officer, according to court records. Lena's family tells me it was around mid-January when they last heard from her. She usually speaks to them daily, many who live in Colombia. Using an interpreter, I spoke to her sister-in-law last week.
Muy empática.
She said Varela told them a few weeks ago that Lena had been sentenced to 5 years in prison for shoplifting. But we investigated and there's no record of this. Her family even showed us the text message that he allegedly sent them, saying he was distraught about his wife being locked up, and even sent them this picture, saying he was visiting her in prison. The family says they were suspicious and say he was a jealous husband, wouldn't let her work, wouldn't let her have friends, wouldn't let her study, and wouldn't let her go outside. They claim he was abusive. The Norfolk Commonwealth's attorney is seeking to extradite Varela back to the U.S. to face charges, according to court records.
19 plus years as a state and federal prosecutor. This is only the second case where I've had to involve Interpol.
Interpol allows police worldwide to share data on criminals, suspects on the run, and other illegal activities. The Norfolk Commonwealth's attorney could not talk about the facts of the pending case, but could give some insight into the extradition process.
The hard parts are getting the paperwork in place and then finding the person. Once we find them, then assuming that the governments have agreements that allow for them to send citizens back and forth, it's just a matter of time.
He says any case involving domestic violence is difficult.
Every murder is emotionally taxing. Every homicide is emotionally taxing. Intimate partner homicides can be particularly taxing because we are dealing with people who supposedly love each other. And this is not what people who love each other do.
Police say this husband has been charged with first-degree murder and concealing a dead body. This as state, federal, local, and international law enforcement are working to bring him back to the U.S. In Norfolk, Margaret Kavanaugh, News 3.